Hey folks, Laducium here, and I am bringing you another game of Conquer Club. So, what is Conquer Club? Well, it's a browser-based turkey. It's a browser-based Risk-like game, and this map that I'm playing on is called Classic. And why is it called Classic? Because if you've ever played Risk before, you'll recognize this as basically the Risk board. So, what's going on and what is happening? Alright, well, a couple of things. We're playing a standard game. Initial troop count is automatic, so what that means is it just automatically randomly distributes troops all over the board. We're playing in sequential order, which means we're all taking turns. Spoils are escalating, so every time we turn in spoils, we get the number increases after every turn in. Spoils, basically you get a spoil for every time you conquer a territory, and you can only get one per turn. So if I conquer a territory on my turn, I'll get a card. It'll be red, green, or blue. And then you can turn in either 3 of the same color, or if you have a combination of a red, a green, and a blue, you can turn those in. First one we turn in is worth 4 troops. After that, 6, 8, and so on. So spoils will escalate as we go, which will turn this into a quicker game if rather than if spoils weren't escalating. So anyways, there's that. Reinforcements are unlimited, which means we can move troops all over the place. Special gameplay is no, round limit is none, and round length is 24 hours. Good news is I'm playing against relatively new players, or at least seemingly so based on their ranking here. Bad news is I'm also not highly ranked right now, so that's not great. And I don't have the greatest distribution of troops, because looking at it, so I'm blue. I've got 1, 2, 3. We're playing against 5 people. I've got 1, 2, 3 here. I've got 2 troops in America. I've got 1 in Australia, 1 in Africa, and 1 in Europe. Now, unfortunately, I love being able to take Oceania, or Australia, I guess, if you want to call it Oceania. But I love being able to take this, because if you can take this, you only have to defend 1 territory. You're constantly getting 2 troops. It's a great territory to have. The problem is yellow's here. And yellow on his turn will be able, because troops movement's unlimited. Yellow's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 troops basically all connected, potentially 7 that he can move into Australia and use that to capture Australia. So I'm not going to have too much luck taking Australia from yellow. What I can try to do, which might not be the worst thing, is to try to go for America. America's going to be tough. There's a lot of troops here and a lot of people here, especially with green over here trying to take over South America. But it's probably my best bet. I don't have anything I can really do in Europe, and there's a lot of pink in Europe. Africa is going to be very tough to do. Australia should be impossible. So I've got these 3 plus these 3, and if I take my turn, put 3 troops down here, try to take Anchorage, and then move all my troops into here and concentrate on America, I might be able to do it. So that's a possibility. The other possibility is I just try to take, I don't focus on taking any one country because troop counts are escalating. And I just build up troops, and that might be the better play actually, is just to build up troops. I will try to take at least, a spoil a turn. Because that's kind of important. But aside from that, I'm just going to concentrate on building up my troops and collecting my spoils until I have enough for a turn in that can wipe out everybody. So that might be the smarter thing to do. All right, so let's move to America. We'll try to concentrate our troops over here. But other than that, so we're going to go to Magadan or whatever that is. And let's attack Anchorage and hope for the best. So I got pretty good rolls. I got a 5 and a 6 versus a 4 and a 5. Offensive units or offensive players always get 3 dice if they have at least 3 troops. You have to have, or 4 troops because 1 doesn't count. So you have to have at least 4 troops, and then at that point you'll always get to roll 3 dice. If you only have 3 troops, you only roll 2 dice, and so on. Defenders will always get 2 rolls if they have enough troops. Right now he only has 1 over there, so he'll only get 1 roll. But defenders will always win ties, so that's how it balances out. Well, my 5 beats his 5, my 6 beats his 5, my 5 beats his 4, so I win that. And let's see, his 5 beat my 5, so I lose that roll, unfortunately. and my 6-1 there. So that's good. So I got one territory there. Now what I'm going to do is end assault. Yes. And I'm going to reinforce from Yakutsk to Anchorage. All right. So now I do have a bit of a force in South America. And we'll see. I was thinking of moving from Mexico City to Los Angeles and allowing Green this pathway to move his troops into South America, but that's just going to strengthen Green. So if Green wants to fight past my troops in Mexico City, so be it. And aside from that, that's pretty much all I'm planning to do this turn. And that's all I can really do. None of my other troops are really connected anywhere. So I'm going to have to end my turn. And let's just go down to the chat here and say, good luck, have fun to everyone. And that's going to be it. We got Manila, not that it matters, because we're not going to be turning that in anytime soon. But as far as random seeds go, this is looking pretty well for yellow. But you never know, especially in escalating games where the troops counts or troop turn-ins are always escalating, because things can turn around really quickly. So when I come back, it'll be round number 2, and I'll see you guys then. Hey folks, Laducium here, and welcome back to turn number 2, round number 2, whatever, doesn't matter, same thing. Alright, we're playing Conquer Club, and we're playing for the world in this classic map, and I'm playing against 4 other people, I guess, total of 5, and a lot has happened since I last went, since my last turn. At which point my goal was, by the way, well, actually I'm piecing all these videos together, so it doesn't matter, because you guys have probably just seen my last turn. But for my own sake, since it's been about a day since I last went, after I assaulted Orange and pushed my troops into the Americas, Yellow went and assaulted a territory of mine, Yakutsk, so up here. Then Pink went and took out a whole bunch of stuff in Europe, and then Red and Green took stuff out. Green took out Bogota, and I don't know what Red did. Red's doing something. Dubai, yeah, Red's attacking in there. Anyway, so what looks like is happening is Green's taking South America, Pink is going for Europe, Red, I have no idea what the hell Red's trying to do, and Red's just getting killed, and Yellow's going to go for Australia, which is what I called earlier, because he had all these troops in here that he could move, and so he's going to try to take Australia, which is a smart move, or Oceania, I guess is the technical term for it. My goal is not to necessarily take America, North America, I should say, but I apologize for that, my phone keeps going off. My goal is not to necessarily take North America, but to be able to stockpile troops and have a base where I can move out from, because this is an escalating game. I should be able to use that to my advantage somehow. So I'm actually not going to attack into Edmonton. Instead, I'm going to put some troops out here. No, I'm going to put some troops out here, attack this, and then reinforce back into Edmonton, I think, is what I want to do. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want this one troop between Red and myself. I don't want to give Red something to attack in this direction. I want to force Red in Montreal to move in that direction, which means that we'll leave this at 1. And if Red wants to attack one of these guys, it's fine. But if not, it will kind of have to go over here into Europe with these troops. So that's what I'd like to do. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but that is my hope. So we'll put these troops in Magadan, and we'll attack Yakutsk. Oh, and unfortunately, that's a bad roll. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. Not going to advance any. We're going to do that, and I'm going to end assault. Not much else I want to do. As far as reinforcements go, so I am going to take my troops from there and put one into Anchorage. I'm also thinking that it might be prudent for my part here to move these troops out of Mexico City. Now, here's the problem. If I move out of Mexico City and put these in Los Angeles, I'm giving green like a highway basically to move these troops over here and to reinforce. I hope green doesn't decide to take advantage of that, because if he does, then that's going to be a problem. So my hope is that green will play it smart and just stay where he is, and that's that. Alternatively, I could leave these here. They will die to green, but he'll have to at least put in some effort into joining these. So that's what I'm kind of debating about. I could put these two back, and then, yeah, green will have to sacrifice a few troops here or there to reconnect all the troops that he has. Unfortunately, green is in a good spot to present a problem to me in North America. I am hoping that maybe if I do this, it'll be encouraging for him to want to take these troops and push into into Africa, because this is pretty clear in Africa. In fact, I could have started stacking up troops here and hoping to get Africa, but I'm not. I'm just going to do this and hope for the best. So let's end reinforcement. This is still very early in the game, so anything could happen, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to leave things as they are and see what happens. As always, thanks for joining me, folks, and I'll see you guys for round number 3. Hey, folks, welcome back. It's round number 4, and if you're wondering what happened to round number 3, well, I missed it. So, I did miss a turn, but let's see what happened since I missed my turn. After I missed my turn, yellow assaulted Hong Kong, and which was bound to happen. And then a couple of stuff from pink. Pink went, took something else, green, and red went. So basically, let's look at the map. Pink has Europe, green has South America. And I was afraid of this because green's pushing into America. And that's kind of a dick move because I wanted America. And then I'm over here. So I'm going to begin my turn. I'm going to put my troops on Anchorage. Or Los Angeles, I should say. And what the hell else am I going to do? Here's the problem. Well, it's kind of a problem. I don't know if I should leave green alone, or if I should just pressure green and try to... I could try to take Mexico City. I'll lose probably a bunch of troops. Basically, we'll end up killing each other. It might not be a bad idea, though. On the other hand, I could leave him alone and just hope for the best. Hope that he's smart not to try to kill himself against my troops here. Problem is, he is getting a little bit of extra troops every turn. He's getting 5 troops to my 3. So he does have the ability to potentially get more troops and start taking stuff out. So I don't know if I should, again, just leave him be and hope, or if I should attack. Yeah, what the hell. Let's live dangerously. Let's attack. I'm going to auto-assault and see what happens. Unfortunately, that went poorly. I lost pretty much every single roll. Okay. Well then, that sucks. I do need to try to get a card, though. So let's go Cape Town into Lagos. Let's just, because that one I don't care about as much. Alright, I'm getting horrible rolls. Let's go Cambridge into Eglinton. Really? Wow. Okay. Alright, 0, advance 0, and assaults, and I do get 3 extra troops that I am going to deploy to Los Angeles that I get for missing the turn, and that's it. No more reinforcements, so we're going to end our turn and see how it goes with round number 5. So that was a pretty quick round. Horrible rolls. I was hoping for much better, but we'll have to leave it at that and see what happens next time. Hey folks, I'm back. It's round number 5. We're playing Conquer Club. We're on the classic map, and we are trying to beat everybody, because there can be only one. Unless we're playing a team game, in which case there can be many. Okay, so what happened since I had last gone? Well, let's take a look down here. I went, did some stuff. Yellow went, then purple went, or pink, and actually cashed in for 4 troops. Attack yellow. Pink's getting +8 because he has Europe as well, so that kind of stinks. And then there's a bit of a conversation here, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so looks like pink is kind of, yeah, is in there. I'm going to begin my turn. I'm sticking to the plan, which is to just pick off, you know, a thing here and there. But mostly to just save up on troops and hope for the best for later on. So we will put some troops in. Where can I just assault? 2-1. Well, I was hoping to put some troops in one of these and assault something where I can only take out one, but I guess that's not going to happen. So we'll put troops here. We'll assault Tokyo. Maybe we'll assault red. I don't know. Deploy. Let's assault Tokyo. Okay, advance 0, and we're going to end assaults, and we're going to reinforce from Megadon to Anchorage, and that's going to be the end of our turn. So I'm playing it pretty cool and conservative. I should be able to be the last person to turn in cards because I missed a turn. Not that that's necessarily a good thing, but if I live long enough, I should have the most cards with the turn-in, and that also means that if I can position it correctly and I can kill somebody in the process, that'll be really good for me. Worst case scenario, I do a turn-in and then I try to capture a territory, and that could work as well. So we'll see. If we look at our list here, I'm not doing that great on units, neither is red. These other guys are doing much better because they have territories and they are getting these troops. But this can turn around rather quickly, so we'll see what happens when we come back to round number 6. I'll see you guys then. Hey folks, welcome back to round number 6 in this classic game of Conquer Club. So, what am I doing? I am beginning my turn. Let's take a quick look before I do. So, pink has been actually displaced a little bit out of Europe, so pink is now no longer getting as many troops as he was previously. Let's see if I can reduce the size of the screen here a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. No, it's worse. Let's increase the size. Okay, maybe that's better. Hey, did you know 20,000 Asian women want to date men who are 30 plus? Men 30 plus. So 30 men for 20,000 women? I like them odds. Or is it 20,000-year-old women who want to date men who are only 30 plus? Because I'm 30 plus. So, I don't know. 20,000-year-old woman? Sounds kinky. Anyways, what am I doing? I lost my train of thought. Asian women. Well, what am I doing? Yeah, conquering the world. That's right. Okay. Let's mute this ad for now. We are conquering the world. So, green is no longer, no, pink is no longer getting all those troops for Europe. I'm still doing poorly. In fact, I'm doing the worst as far as troops right now. I'm just hoping that I can squeak on by without or being noticed or whatever and see how we do. So I'm going to begin turn. I could cash in right now for 8 troops, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do later. No point in doing that right now. Instead, I'm gonna once again put troops. Let's do Edmonton. The hell with it. Edmonton. And see if we can take Montreal. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Well, I got Montreal. It's just was a pain in the ass. I didn't necessarily have to because I could have just not done anything, I guess. And I still would have had a cash in. I don't know. I decided to do it. We're going to end assaults. We're not going to do anything else. We're not going to reinforce anything. There's not much we can reinforce. I'm going to end reinforcement, end my turn. And hopefully this is it. I did get another blue, which is okay. But basically, red's going to have to turn in some cards on the following turn. Yellow might have to turn in some cards, but they'll do it after me. I guess yellow skipped a turn as well. Yeah, yellow just didn't attack last turn, so by doing that, he didn't have to get a spoil, so he doesn't have to turn in anything until a little bit later. So that was actually the smarter thing for yellow to do. But let's see. We'll see how we do. I don't think I'll have enough to kill red, and especially considering that red will get a turn in. What I'll probably do is get a turn in and see if I can take North America. It might be a little bit ambitious, but I might have enough to do it. I'll get 10, 12 troops, and then, yeah, I might be able to take North America and actually take out a little bit of South America, just so that green doesn't keep getting those troops. So, anyways, that's going to be it for this turn, and I'll see you guys on the next round. Hey folks, Lucium here, and welcome back to round number 7 in Conquer Club. Playing the classic map. A lot has happened. The board has changed quite a bit between the last round and this one. And let's take a quick look. If we go up after my last turn, yellow went, took 1 territory, not a big deal. Pink went, took a few territories from green. Then this happened. Red went, cashed in 3 territories, or 3 spoils, and took out pink completely and was able to cash in again for more troops. So right now, red has 28 troops, yellow's at 31, which is pretty crazy, and both green and I are at 18. Then green went and assaulted some of red's stuff. Now, I'm going to begin turn. So here's what I'm thinking. I have to cash in this turn, so I'm going to cash in these 3 blue playset. I get 15 troops to deploy. I could put my 15 on Los Angeles and try to wipe out green. And it may be possible, and I could get green's troops. However, if I do this, I would have to go through here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's impossible for me to do. Because my other troops are over here and I'm blocked in with my own 1 troop here, I can't actually move across and into here to do it. So there's no way for me to wipe out green successfully. There's no way for me to really wipe out red either. And if I take out these 14 red here, so let's say I cash in 15 plus 6, I do this and I attack that. Even if I can do that, I'm just setting myself up to be killed by yellow on the following turn. So that's not good for me at all. Or even green could kill me. So what I'm thinking the smart thing to do would be to move my troops around in such a way that it's harder for them to get to me, and to also kind of set myself up for being able to do some damage in the future. So I might actually go into Cape Town, and do I want to take out anything in South America? Not really. I mean, yes, everyone's getting troops except for me, but that can't be helped. So I'm going to put my troops in Cape Town, my 15. I'm going to take out one of these red, let's say Lagos. I'm not going to transfer any troops there, advance 0. And the only other thing I think I'm going to do is take my 7 from Anchorage and move them out to Magadan. Magadan? Yeah. So, no, I'm not going to assault anymore, so end assaults. I'm going to take my troops from Anchorage and move them out to Magadan, which will position me to potentially assault green on the following turn, because I could go something like this, and into here. I have these positioned here and these here. So I'm surrounding green while hopefully, so we'll end reinforce, positioning myself. I was hoping I would get another a red for a turn in. If I had gotten a red for a turn in, then I would have been all set. Right now I have 33 troops, which is a good amount, but not quite enough. But that's what I have to do. So hopefully I'm putting myself in a position where I can't be killed easily. Maybe if some of these guys take each other out, they'll set me up for being able to kill them on the following turn. I don't know yet, but we'll see. So that's my play. So I've got 7 here, 6 here, 15 here. Not an easy way for anybody to really wipe me out in one go. Yellow can't do it, even if yellow has a turn in. I guess yellow will turn in for 15, but yellow can't get to me easily between the 2 spots that I have. So if he goes here, yeah. Yellow can't get to me easily. Blue can't, or red can't get to me easily. Green can't get to me easily. And I'm hoping to be Set up for a good cash in. We'll see how it goes when we come back with round number 8. Hey folks, welcome back. Round number 8 in Conquer Club. We are still playing for world domination, and some interesting stuff has happened since I had last gone. If we look, after I went, yellow went, cashed in for some troops and attacked green. Then red went and cashed in, no, didn't cash in, but did attack green for some stuff. And then green went and attacked one red. But I think the map says more. So if we look at the map, I used to have 7 troops here, now I'm down to 2. So somebody was picking away at me. If I were to guess, it had to have been yellow. It could have been green actually, but I'm almost convinced that it was yellow attacking me there. Then green is almost dead. Green's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 troops total. Yep. And I've got 15 here, and I'm going to get 3 more. Red's got 1, 2, 3, plus 9. Well, however many red's got. Red's got 13. Red's got 24. Green's got 10. I got 28. Yellow's got 47. Which is pretty scary, actually. So, red's in a good position. Red actually did a smart thing by putting his troops here. Kind of blocked me off, because if his troops weren't here, I could use these 6 to go down here, use these to come up around. So red's blocking me off from getting to green, which is pretty smart. I don't know if red has a cash-in. Green definitely does have a cash-in. Next cash-in's worth 20. Yellow might have a cash-in. If yellow has a cash-in, that's it. Yellow's pretty much won. Although he's kind of blocked in with these 20, but I figure he'll be able to do it. Green definitely has a cash-in and is going to get 20 troops out of this. So that's going to be quite a bit, but he doesn't have anybody to kill easily. So, unfortunately, I don't have a way to kill anyone because I wish I had enough to kill green. I don't, because I have to go through these red or through these red in order to get to green's troops. I guess I could go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, which is still almost as bad as going through these 9 to get to over here. So my best bet, I figure, is to begin the turn, and it is to attack red. And I'm actually going to try to attack red so that red can't attack green. Or at least reduce red's troop count. So I think I'm going to take my 3, I'm going to put them on Cape Town. At this point, it might as well. And I'm going to attack these 4 over here. So we're going to assault and hope for good dice rolls. That's terrible. Okay. Alright, I'm getting not the dice rolls that I really needed. One more. I need a spoil basically, so I had to do it. And advance 0. Yeah, I have to advance. I'll have to advance all of mine because if I don't advance, I'll be stuck there. And having 1 troop there of my own doesn't help me. So I have to advance, and I'm going to have to end assaults. And we'll just transfer that from there to, it doesn't matter, Montreal, let's say. Because why not? So that's pretty much all I can do. And I didn't get, that stinks because my next card is not something I can even use for a turn, and so I have to wait another turn. So I doubt I'll survive long enough. I'm at 24. No, yeah, I'm at 24, red's at 20, green's at 10. So it's really up to yellow now. If yellow can somehow eliminate one of us, get their cards, they'll pretty much win. Green, well, I'm a target for green to attack, but so is red. So if green turns in for 20, puts most of his troops here, puts like, I don't know, 15 troops here, another 5 here, he could potentially wipe out red, but I don't know if he'll be able to. So that might be good. And red is going to be targeted down. I don't know if red has a turn-in. Red's got 4 spoils, so red might have a turn-in, but I have a feeling that red is going to be attacked before his next turn. So we'll find out what happens when we come back with round number 9, I think. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey folks, alright, welcome back. So, this is the end, and I guess there is no more new round, no more round number 8, because yellow has won. So that's what happened. Alright, so let's take a quick look and see how yellow won. I think it was pretty interesting. So if we load the entire log here, and go back to the top. So after I went on the last turn and I attacked red a little bit, yellow went, and yellow cashed in for 20 troops, and then yellow went on to eliminate green entirely. So green got out of the game, yellow then went, cashed in for 25, went ahead and eliminated red, and then cashed in red's troops for 30 and was able to eliminate me. So end result, yellow wins. Blah, 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 blah. Yakety yak, don't talk back. So a little bit of bragging there, but anyways, yellow went ahead and won. So it's a pretty good game. I'm pretty glad that my decisions at least let me be the last one out. I think I made the best plays that I could with the cards, the dice, and the troops that I had. But this was a fun game. It was a classic match with a pretty good amount of people. So let's see if I can find another map similar to this or another classic map and play again. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this Conquer Club game. If you have, please leave a like. It helps me out a lot. And if you like the series or you like my channel, please hit subscribe. You'll get updates whenever I post new stuff. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.